Hello my friends and welcome back to Coffee Tea Paper. My name is still Louise. It's always Louise. When I think of something more exciting, we'll change it up, but so far it's served me well in this life, so we'll stick with it for the moment. I have a confession to make. Yes, I know, I've been bad. The Washi Tape Shop. I'm sure if you have ever expressed any sort of interest in washi tape, done a Google, went on Instagram and looked at journaling and washi tape, you will have come across the Washi Tape Shop. I have been incredibly resistant to ordering from the Washi Tape Shop, even though some of their designs are just beautiful. That is until now. Yes, they finally got me. They lured me in with this design called Caffeine Canvas. Yeah, it's... what can I say? It's all coffee. Coffee, cafe, takeaway coffee, coffee quotes, all good fun. They have a bundle on their website which is a washi tape and PET version of the same design, and I knew I would love this so much I decided to just run with it and get the bundle because yeah, I didn't really feel I had much choice. They also sent me some little sticker sheets, some little freebie washi sticker sheets, which have coffee cups and tea cups and cakes and bits and pieces on it, which are just lovely as well, but I'm not going to use them today. I want to use some of these in my spread for week 31 is what we're up to. I have also I won't take the blame for this one. My daughter wanted to purchase some packing cubes. She's planning to do some traveling when she finishes school, and she really just wants some things to look forward to. She's finishing up in year 12 and it's hard work, and she studies very hard. She has a part-time job, and really that's all that she can manage time-wise at the moment. And so when she's having a bit of a break from things, she likes to watch Pack With Me videos, and she wanted to purchase some packing cubes. So she found some on Temu. Oh yes, oh good old Temu. And very kindly and somewhat sneakily asked me if there was anything on Temu that I would like to purchase as she was doing her order. And of course I went and had a look, and I found a few things which I'm not going to show you all here, but I'm just going to show you a couple. I found these ink like paint swatchy washi sticker books, and this is by, it says Have a Good Day, but I know the brand, I've seen the brand, and I think I got this from their actual Temu shop front. Yeah, I know that's very suitably vague, but I'll see what I can do. I also had a code for her so she could get 50% off her order and that kind of thing, and I've tried to link the code in a couple of places in case it's of actual any use to anyone, but I don't know. I don't know if I get any benefit from it or not. I think it's just a spread the word type code, not like a, what do they call it, like affiliate type scenario. Do, don't, I don't know, it's a slippery slope. So yeah, so I just love these in their colors. So there's 2 of each one. as you can see, and they had all different ones with all different colors and yellows and greens and blues and some grays and whites, monochromatic type scenario, but I just went for these two ones in kind of browns and beiges and grays and plums and pinks and that kind of thing, because I like those colors. I like the green one as well, but some of the greens were a bit leery, so I decided to give that a miss. So I'm just wondering what we should do, whether we should put on some of the pet. No, I think let's just, because the design's the same. Oh, yeah, good on you, hold it upside down. The design's the same, but one's pet and one is washi. Let's do the washi, because I think it's just might be a bit easier to see. So there's all kinds of things. Some of this writing makes no sense whatsoever. I really like the artwork and the designs and some of these things. Coffee, because it's too early for wine. It's too early in the week for wine. And coffee is my love language, and yeah, there we are, back at the beginning. So let's just put together a bit of a spread using some of these new washi stickers from Temu, and some from the Washi Tape Shop, and see how we go. I really like these big ones here. Might just snip off a bit here and do a bit of fussy cutting. So while I do a bit of fussy cutting, just have a little chat amongst yourselves, and yeah, if you're looking for something to do while I'm doing that, don't forget, hit the like button, maybe hit the subscribe button. What else can you do? Oh, you can leave a comment saying, "Hi Louise, I love coffee too," or "I loathe the stuff. I don't know what the obsession is." That's okay as well. Yeah, so we'll speed this bit up. Okay, so that's probably enough things cut out for the moment. So let's start getting some things on the page. Now let's see. I think I really like this color with that, and this might actually go with this nicely. So let's give that a go. So speaking of things coffee and coffee related, this weekend was another entry weekend for the Bookbinders Invitational Collage competition that I'm currently taking part in. And the theme this week was coffee and tea. So I did my entry for that. I'm going to rip this. Which was lots of fun for obvious reasons. I actually completed the collage earlier in the week because I didn't know how busy my week was going to look, and or my weekend rather. I didn't have these washi tapes when I was putting together my collage. So in the end I used some of my own stickers that I created a few months back earlier in the year, and mixed that in with some natural papers and some bit of stamping and so on and so forth, which I really liked. So if you want to have a look at that, that is over on my Instagram. So feel free to go and check that out. But we had a very exciting weekend, so I'm glad I was very organized and had prepared it earlier, because we were just having a quiet Saturday morning, as you do, and I got a message from my neighbour saying, oh, has one of your birdies escaped? There's a cockatiel in our backyard. And I quickly went and counted my cockatiels. 1, 2, yes, all good. And yeah, so it's somebody else's lost birdie. So we spent probably about 45 minutes, an hour, trying to entice this poor birdie down with some millet spray, which is, cockatiels love millet spray. I know my two, just as soon as I get the container out from the cupboard, are just beside themselves with excitement. And so we had some millet spray, and we had a little net so that we could just, without giving it too much stress, trying to grab the bird. Which is not nice. You don't really want somebody to be grabbing you. And yeah, so we managed to rescue poor old Squeaky, and we're currently looking after it because I have a spare cage for my birdies for when I clean their normal cage. Squeaky's living in that, and my neighbour posted on so many different websites on Facebook and like lost pet groups, and so many different places, in the hope of reuniting poor old Squeaky with their family. And so far, nothing. Looking after Squeaky, and given I'm just calling it Squeaky because I don't know whether it's a boy or a girl, and obviously we don't know its name, but it is very cute, and we think it's happy and safe because it is eating really well, drinking well, doing all the things birdies should, and having a bit of a sing-song now and again. And yeah, so all is good with Squeaky for the moment. We're hoping family eventually turns up, essentially. And yeah, but in the meantime, we are more than happy to have little Squeaky at our place, and living happily and safe. And yeah, because some wild birds were attacking it, and yeah, it was quite stressed and agitated when we finally managed to rescue it and bring it inside to a safe space. Yeah, poor thing. And you know, you just think, gosh, if that was one of my birdies, I'd really hope that someone would look after it and make sure that it had food and shelter and water, and just being looked after and loved in the way that all animals and people deserve, really, isn't it? I really like this washi tape from the Washi Tape Shop, unfortunately. Cuts out beautifully. The imagery and the printing is just lovely, and yeah, so that's a little frustrating. Because of course, you know, once you've done once you've done an order, they have your contact details, right? And then they send you enticements or enticing emails saying, oh wow, we saw that you liked this. Have you seen this? So I'm trying not to look. And then I should really just unsubscribe, shouldn't I? That would be the obvious thing to do. Just unsubscribe from them. Don't get any temptations, and might be a little easier to resist and just say no. I am really liking the quality and the imagery of this tape, and I have to say these fun washi stickers are really nice as well, and I'm thinking I might even use these stripy bits, which are kind of like the separators in between, because that's quite fun as well. Provides a nice little contrast there. Might put one up here. Wanted to put this on too, but I don't think I've got the space for it. Might have space for this takeaway coffee cup. Yeah, so with all my collages that I've been doing for the bookbinders competition, I will actually show you all. I'll do a little video at the end of the competition and show you all what I have been creating, because I've been trying to make I guess like a series, because there's five themes or prompts or whatever you would like to call them, and so even though each one's quite separate from the other, I've been trying to make the set of collages that I have put together relate to one another, so that they can sort of stand as a series together. I just thought that would be, well, it just made sense to me. Now I'm going to get some, I think I need some dots. It's quite squarey. Let's see, these I think will work nicely. These, Ali sent me these, I think. So yeah, so I'll share them all with you when I have completed them. And you can see what you think. So far the themes have been nature. The second one was adventure. And the third one that we've just had was coffee and tea. Let's do some rub-ons. Oh, yeah, I really love these. I don't know what I'm going to do when I finish them. And this year has really been, like with the Travellers company, with the theme of the year being coffee and cafes, it's actually been the perfect thing to pop into a lot of my journals, because I just feel it ties with the theme of the year as well. Even though I know I will continue loving these sorts of colours and that sort of coffee theme for many years to come, but this it just feels particularly right for this year. As funny, the birds are being really quiet at the moment, but that's because I can hear them eating. Because it's actually probably about lunchtime. Yep, it's 12 noon. I don't know, hopefully my microphone's not picking it up, but my tummy is rumbling like you wouldn't believe. I've been up very early. We've been having a fair amount of electrical and plumbing work being done at our house. It's a very old house, and there's always something that just needs to be either upgraded or repaired. We sort of try and wait until there are a few things to happen at once so that we don't have to pay multiple call out fees, and try and tie a few jobs together, which is not altogether convenient if things are not working and you're waiting to have them repaired, but it certainly can save a bit of money when you start adding all the things up. So yeah, it's kind of worth the minor convenience to bundle up a sort of a number of jobs into the one call out. Okay, I'm really liking these pages, and I'm sorry if you're not a coffee lover. Just pretend it's hot chocolate. They could almost be cocoa beans. We could pretend chocolate tastes better on Fridays. Chocolate makes everything beautiful. See, it works. And yeah, so I'm gonna call that one done there. Yeah, I'm really impressed with this, unfortunately. So we'll see. We'll try and remain strong. I really like these too from Temu. These were really quite nice as well, and I don't know if you saw before, but I could actually remove it like that, so I think it'd be handy to take a few off to put in. Oh, you might actually be able to unscrew it. Hey, that's cool. And then put it together. Anyway, could probably cut some and pop them in my journaling supplies thingies. I might just share one more thing I got from Temu. Was this fountain pen. I tried a few Jinhao fountain pens at our last couple of journal meetups and have been really impressed with the nib quality and the feel of the pens and writing, and my intention was to purchase a Jinhao to try myself. However, then I saw this one with the brass lid and the turned timber body and brass, what's that called? Not finial, I forget, whatever this bit is. So it's nice and smooth where you hold it. It's got quite a decent thread on the lid to tie it up. It actually came with a converter, pretty rubbish converter. It's just got this slidey plastic thing that apparently slides up. Anyway, yeah, I took this out because it's just not great, and this spring doesn't appear to do anything. It just rattles around, and I ended up putting a cartridge in it, just a standard, this is a Caran Dash organic brown cartridge. Unfortunately, the nib is absolute rubbish. It's so disappointing. The pen feels beautiful. This is so smooth. This is so heavy. It has quite a lot of weight to it, as does this part of the pen. So it feels really nice in the hand, but it just writes appallingly. Like, it's a dry start, it's scratchy, yeah, it's just, it's awful, right? Anyway, so because the pen itself is so nice, I am consulting one of our fountain pen experts in our Southeast Queensland Journal Keepers group, and I'm going to get him to take a look at it, but I'm hoping that I might be able to either do something to improve the nib itself, but there may be a problem with the feed as well. I'm not sure. Or find a suitable replacement nib. So whether it might be a Werther or a Jowo or something else like that, because then that would actually make this a really, really nice pen. I can't tell you how nice this feels, and yeah, really securely. The only problem is because there's no like pen clip or any other, like a little flat piece or something, it rolls. So it's definitely going to fall off your desk. You can't post the lid, but I don't think that's a problem because the weight of this, it would be far too heavy to post, but it does have a flat bottom on it, so you could leave it like that or leave it like that and that will work. But yes, so one way or another I am going to get this pen to work. This cost me $6.57, I think, so definitely worth the experiment. And yeah, so I will keep you updated as to what happens with that. I got some other stuff too, but I'll share that in a different video where it's perhaps a little bit more relevant. Thank you let's get rid of that. Thank you so much for watching, and tell me, have you ordered anything from the Washi Tape Shop, and what was your favorite design if you did? And if you didn't like it, what didn't you like about it? Because so far I'm finding these to be just a bit too nice. Okay, I shall love you and leave you, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.